So it's been enough time. We let it marinate. Great Cowboys win. Just great effort from all ends. There's some things we're gonna work on, but let's go over some things I noticed from watching back the film, some in-depth things. Let's start with the offense at first. Let's start this is a great showing. It's overall good showing. We gotta take into account that Cleveland defense is very good. They have very good defensive line, very good linebacker, good DB play. We saw it. I love Mike McCarthy's scheme. Okay, as we know, we keyed in on Myles Garrett. We wanted to, lighten the load on Tyler Guyton. Him being a rookie, this is his first task. It's a big task overall. I think he did very good. Good, from the standpoint of he's a rookie, doesn't have much experience, so he held his own. I think Mike McCarthy did even better by, changing up, certain things in order to throw off Myles Garrett, and you can see it got to Myles Garrett. What did Mike McCarthy do? He added in tempo, sped it up. Wanted to keep certain personnel out there, trap them, maybe make Myles a little tired. Listen, man, I am so excited for this team. They show so much. We on to the game next week versus the Saints. I'm telling you, they got a good defense as well, but it ain't the Browns. Cadence probably was the emphasis because he's just trying to lighten that hand he got in the ground with him trying to pin his ears back and go after Micah in the pass pro. He did get Micah like one or two times. He got to work on that. It was his first fight, so I think he did pretty well. He kind of regressed a little bit. Myles Garrett did get on his hip a few times. We was trying to tell him, and a lot of his training went out the window. But this was good quality reps for the rookie. What else Mike McCarthy do? I love the misdirection. I caught it very early. Whenever was it Stefanski or I'm blanking who's their D coordinator name is, but whenever they went in those early down pressures, those interior pressures, Mike McCarthy did that little misdirection. Whether he'll line up one way, send action like to the left, and he'll have CD post snap go sweep, do jet action as a misdirection, so they'll be caught and outflanked and then catch them off guard. He did that about 3 different times. He even did that with Brandon Cooks for one play. So that was a good way to get the run game started, because the run game wasn't great, but it showed some promise, some things we're gonna have to work on in that area. I thought Zeke looked good. I take back what I said. I do feel like it was, it's not to that extent, but I'm glad in this committee, and I felt like this is going to be a thing, that there's going to be certain games where, like this was a Zeke game. There may be a game that, it may be a Deuce game, it may be a Rico Dowdle game, it may be a Cooks game. I don't know. Whether it be, it's going to be hella work on McCarthy for him to find out, to fill out during the game, to determine that and go as such. And you don't go, directly to that running back, whoever has. No, it's going to still be a committee type thing. Just give that running back more carries. And we see that Zeke had about 10, 11 carries, and Rico only had about 8. So, and Zeke was very good at the pass protection as well. So those half slides, protection was very much important. We were facing a very good defense and everything like that. I saw some different run variations he did. I saw the tackle over. I love that when Tyler Guyton got moved over he was the extra tackle, as his tackle over, which is 4 offensive linemen to the left. To the right, and I was like, he's in his normal spot, and I felt like we ran a play. I think it was with Deuce Vaughn or it was Rico. Got a pretty good game right there. I feel like we add in some ring game creativity. Maybe he has McCarthy has a jolt of inspiration now, since we got younger offensive linemen, and we can do more. We were stronger, and we're more fluid up front. It was a fill out game. So I hope we lean into it, doing this run game creativity, because like I said, the run game is going to be very much important, and I felt like it could have helped, especially in the second half. Let me get back to that, but first, the offensive line, Cooper Beebe, I felt like he had a great day as well. Just a few times, I don't know the technique, I wish he was slow play when he's in a half slide. I feel like it was one play he was in a half slide. It's the play where Zach Martin gives up the sack, and I know he's on film. And I don't know if Lars is telling him to get out of there quick and help the left guard in the zone side to protection. But if not, I wish he'll slow play it while he has that one tech to his right for Zach Martin before he flies out of there. Because Zach Martin, Dalvin Tomlinson, I just feel like Zach Martin didn't, jump set enough, get enough inside on that play in order to get enough leverage. And maybe if Cooper Beebe just slow plays it just a bit, gives a hand just a bit, and makes sure Zach Martin secures the block while also keeping his eyes on the gap that he's responsible for with Tyler Smith, maybe it goes a bit differently. But I felt like Terrence still had a pretty good day. Even though I knew they was gonna move Myles Garrett along and try to attack him, but he had a great day. So I mean, yeah, and let's go back to this run game, because I feel like my biggest criticism for the offense is in the second half. We really need to work on our 4-minute offense / clock or game management. I just felt like when we have a big lead such like that going into the half, it's very important that we burn clock. Just take time off, give your defense rest. I know you still want to do that tempo game plan that you had in the first half, but kind of when their defense made adjustments and started getting stops, now those plays are ending in like 1 or 2 minutes, and your defense is getting gas. And I just felt in turn like they're not doing them any justice, because when they're tired, I don't want anybody getting hurt, etc. So that's just my only gripe. I feel like I think every team in the NFL pretty much had that problem, because we see a lot of leads get blown in the second half from other teams. But we're the Cowboys. I'm gonna focus on the Cowboys. I'm just saying maybe it's because it's just a little rust. These guys didn't play with each other all preseason, so I'm gonna just chalk it up to that. I trust Mike McCarthy. His job is on the line, so he's gotta correct it. Let's go to the defense. Defense had a great day. One thing that jumped off to me, Tom Brady said it, and I've been preaching it. If you've been here with Lou's Takes, make sure you like and subscribe the video. Put your takes down below. Put what you seen down below, because I'm gonna talk with you. You know what I'm saying? I love to hear your voice. Your voice hey, I love to hear your viewpoint. But Tom Brady said, like I've been saying, the reason why Mike Zim was one of the D coordinators he used to hate to go up against, because he said it used to give him, it was mental gymnastics. And he said the main thing that, what I've been saying, Mike Zim wants to disrupt is the timing. Timing. That is the theme of this defense. That's why he preaches it. He says Mike Zim will show a look the same every time and have a different variation of that look, coming out that base look, if that makes sense. Like he'll show a base look every time, line up, and maybe he'll rock the safeties in the cover 3. Maybe he'll show a fire zone pressure. Maybe he'll show this run blitz. Maybe he'll do that. And I felt like a coach like Dan Quinn could never run something like this. And I don't even mean that from a cerebral standpoint. I just don't think he's an asshole enough. He wants to be friendly. I can only imagine what's going on during those practices for Mike Zimmer to emphasize to this defense, two grown adults, to run my defense, run it right, run it the same way every single time. I can only imagine, those skellies, those 7-on-7s, those indie drills, the emphasis to make sure you're aligned, to hold the disguise to the absolute last, possible snap, hold it, and then run, and then, be able to do your responsibility that's maybe out of you may be out of alignment just for a split second. That takes an asshole of a coach. That takes a coach that's going to, I don't mean asshole in a bad way. I'm just saying it's going to take somebody who's trying to, promote perfection. So, me seeing it, I feel Mike Zim, man. I said it. All those college style offenses, those one read teams. They are a direct, natural opposition to what we like. If there is a natural enemy of the college style offense, it's Mike Zim's scheme, because he's going to try to play mind games. And if you're playing mind games, and if you make the wrong read, now the timing is messed up. And it's just not even the timing with the quarterback and receivers. I saw it with the interior defensive linemen. I saw them. They're in 1 and 3 shade, you know what I'm saying? And then they'll shift, and now the 3 is going to a 1 and a 1. I saw that, and that, as from offensive lineman, that's can mess up the timing as well. Because when we come to the line, we emphasize our double teams for what we see. Now, we have our rules, so you should be able to know those rules when they shift. But there's that thinking element if they hold it long enough all the way up to post snap, and you thinking it's gonna have you playing what slow. And if you're playing what slow, then you got these linebackers, Hendricks and Overshown, who are just dissectors of scheme and schematics. Man, they're smart, instinctive, and Overshown is fast. That helps them out, and that's what I seen today. I mean, from the game, I saw a disciplined defense. I saw even at times that they were, switch responsibilities. I saw when Micah was coming off the edge at one point, and I don't know if it was a natural stunt or if it ended up being a natural stunt, but he got chipped by like the running back and a tight end. Got thrown off course, and he saw a lane to Deshaun Watson, and he took it. And I saw the guy he did the natural stunt with. I don't know if it was Odigizua. He ended up taking the it's the end of the rep, but he took the outside containment responsibilities, and he did it correctly. I saw a team that was holding up the interior defensive lineman, holding up, the offensive lineman and reading. I saw them actually reading. I saw them maintaining line, I saw them maintaining leverage. I saw them maintaining outside containment. Now, sometimes Deshaun Watson got out there, but guess what? That's where this next person. I don't know if is a star being born in Overshown? Because I saw Overshown with his speed. We eat up the open field tackles. I saw young guys. I saw Kalen Carson coming to his own. I know he gave up that touchdown, but it was just inside. He was inside leverage, and they ran this goal line. It was in the second half. It's a learning experience, but he bounced back. He saw him drop a pick too. Hey, because what the defense up front is doing, I see a collective cognitive wheel of a system being ran with our defense, and I am so excited. I saw the run fits. I saw it, man. Kneeling, I saw you, man. I saw your speed, the power. I saw that the pass rush doesn't have a problem. And I saw the most important thing, the Micah Parsons effect, which I told you. I already said it. I said it again. He's going to win Defensive Player of the Year this year. He's going to show you why he's the most dangerous defender, the best defender there is in the NFL. I'm telling you. Last year, they lined him up at end, and he had the highest double team to block shedding win rate percentage in the league, higher than Myles Garrett. He was getting double teamed more than any other player in the league. He was getting held more than any other player in the league. And now you move him around like that. And there was a quote, and I'm gonna end it on this. It was a quote after the game, Trayvon Diggs. I'm glad that they kept it close to their heart this long. And me being a football nerd I already knew this was the case. But he gave it away. I hate he gave it. He said that y'all don't know what's really coming. They really got like 50 different variations that they can use me and Mike. And I said, why don't tell them? Now, these D coordinators probably already know, but don't give them the gratification to confirm their conscience. Don't give them that, man. Don't give them that. That's been my time, man. I love y'all. I love each and one of y'all, man. Until next time. Peace.